on talking until I say we're at the end and I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, but even if that hits 0, I'll make sure I'm gonna give you till 10:15 online, and then you'll be done, okay?
Forgot to gargle.
Oh, do you wanna go? You have a couple minutes. No sound at all.
Alright, so, order those
No,
cameras.
we're gonna do that until somebody says otherwise. Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's all good.
How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
And
Nice seeing you.
can you guys just give John Claude a make sure so he's not in the view of any camera? Give him where he can and can't go.
I'll just use AI to remove them.
Can I cross over here?
No, well, probably not, because that's their bot.
Not doing their
How far?
presentation.
Okay,
you-
can I be right here?
No, you'll be totally in the view of the camera. Anything in front of us is
So what I
actually,
can do is I can,
zoned for.
Okay, okay.
I'll put
And
on.
you'll be on the side, or you can go up front.
No,
to
I
the
got you.
side.
Okay, how close can I get?
Okay, let's test it.
And I'm gonna close these seats up here, John Claude, if you wanna walk behind the camera, you'll have a.
Tell me how close.
support. Maybe not.
Should I close these doors while?
Yeah,
nobody's there?
well, no, that's too far. You have to go.
Yeah, tell me exactly where I just.
Yeah, right, no further than that.
Okay, got you by the speaker. And then over here?
In case
Oh,
he
you
starts
got
on
the
that
camera.
side.
So,
So it's on 15.
that camera is there, so
Okay,
that's
like I
the
said, I will
problem.
tell you to
You'll
stop.
have to, whenever you wanna go take a shot from that side,
Because we're at
you come
9:59
along
right
and
now.
walk in the back of us, and.
Can we record
Anywhere
cameras?
behind that camera will be fine.
Okay, so you got that camera and these two.
And these two, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Cameras should be recording.
Alright, so let's roll.
Rolling.
I'll make sure you get your full 15 minutes, so is that, is this one
Hold
recording
a
down
second,
here?
not yet, let me go there and get that recorded.
Okay. That's what I'm saying, I'm gonna make sure you get your full 15 minutes of the recording.
Okay, I think I'm good there.
I still have 9:59 on my
Need your
camera.
lovely assistant to be in that camera stand.
Yeah, she's gonna be rocking a few.
I have 9:59, so whenever you wanna, it's probably 9:59 in a few seconds, so you wanna start.
Are the cell phones on silent?
And when I'm walking, are you guys picking up any noise from me walking?
Yes.
Tell me when.
Recording's going on, it's all you.
All right, quick show of hands. How many of you know a chronic complainer? Yeah, exactly. Now keep that hand up. Being around that person drains your energy. Exactly. Our complaint-free movement has been called a worldwide phenomenon. Well, what makes something a worldwide phenomenon? It boils down to two universal truths. One, there is too much complaining in the world. Do you agree? Say yes. Thank you. And two, the world is not the way we would like it to be. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. Here's the thing. When we focus our creative energy on what is wrong, we get more of what is wrong. The average person complains 15 to 30 times per day. The problem is, we don't even know we do it. Complaining is like bad breath. You notice it when it's coming out of someone else's mouth, but not so much your own. People complain for one of 5 reasons. And today, you are going to learn these 5 reasons. And today, you are going to learn what to say to people when they complain. Does this sound like a good plan to you? Thank you. You see, complaining is a pandemic. It spreads from person to person, and it can kill your culture from within. When you kill your culture, you kill your organization. 2 out of 10 people quit because of a toxic workplace culture. And I put to you, what's the single greatest element of a toxic workplace culture? You got it, complaining. At the end of this session, I am going to challenge each and every one of you to go 21 consecutive days without complaining. And here's how it's gonna go. What she was really saying is, hey, pay attention to me. Matthew, in Scotland, we do not complain, we whinge. And he said that with a twinkle in his eye. Have you noticed there's too much complaining in the world? Well, what are you going to do about it? My name is Matthew Rems. With 3 decades in corporate sales and leadership, my new mission in life is a complaint-free world. I will make one promise to you. When you embrace our complaint-free challenge, you will transform, you will absolutely see the world through a new and different lens. Quick show of hands. How many of you know a chronic complainer? Yeah, exactly. Now keep that hand up if being around that person drains your energy. Exactly. Our complaint-free movement has been called a worldwide phenomenon. Well, what makes something a worldwide phenomenon? It boils down to 2 universal truths. 1, there is too much complaining in the world. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. And 2, the world is not the way we would like it to be. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. When we focus our creative energy on what is wrong, we get more of what is wrong. The average person complains 15 to 30 times per day. The problem is, we don't even know we do it. Complaining, it's like bad breath. You notice it when it's coming out of someone else's mouth, but not so much your own. People complain for one of 5 reasons. And today, you are going to learn these 5 reasons. And today, you are going to learn what to say to people when they complain. Does this sound like a plan to you guys? Thank you. You see, complaining is a pandemic. It spreads from person to person to person, and it can kill your culture from within. When you kill your culture, you kill your organization. 2 out of 10 people quit because of a toxic workplace culture. I put to you the single greatest element of a toxic workplace culture. Yeah, you got it. Complaining. At the end of this session, I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to go 21 consecutive days without complaining. And here's how it's going to go. Now, what she was really saying was, hey, pay attention to me. Matthew, in Scotland, we do not complain, we whinge. He said that with a twinkle in his eye. Have you noticed there is too much complaining in the world? Well, what's your plan to do about it? My name is Matthew Rems. After 3 decades in corporate sales and leadership, my new mission in life is a complaint-free world. And I make one promise to you. When you embrace our complaint-free challenge, you will transform. You will absolutely see the world through a new and different lens. I'm going to change clothes.
Keep the recording going.
Yeah, keep it going.
Keep it going. Yep, she has
I
it.
get 15 minutes, that's
Yeah,
it.
he's only about halfway through his time. It's gonna be one uninterrupted go.
Oh, that dark back here. Yeah. I need to change pants.
Just take off the, Jacob, just take off the connector.
yeah, this will be, everybody has the full 15 minutes of uninterrupted time. They can cut it any way they want to cut it. So you guys will stop when I say cut. Okay.
I like to have a little nervous. You gotta have a little something. That. I like to perform, so we'll see. But I don't feel that nervous. Good.
And so if you guys want, Stanley, before it ends, if you want to just say, like Matthew Renz, or do you want me to do it? Do you want to do it at the beginning for the next
We
one?
do that at the beginning and the end.
Okay. Okay.
This is the first one. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Permutations and combinations, that's exactly.
And I think his name is all over the slides when he's
Yes.
talking to.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
And if Matthew's monitoring this, that's a good thing.
All right, Matthew, just letting you know you still have 6:45, okay? So no rush.
I get in 3, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know so you don't have to go crazy.
Take some time, hurry up.
Move, move, move.
And he's back. Quick show of hands. How many of you know a chronic complainer? Yeah, exactly. Now keep that hand up if being around that person drains your energy. Exactly. Our complaint-free movement has been called a worldwide phenomenon. What makes us a worldwide phenomenon? 2 universal truths. 1, there is too much complaining in the world. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. And 2, the world is not the way we would like it to be. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. Here's the thing. When we focus our creative energy on what is wrong, we get more of what is wrong. The average person complains 15 to 30 times per day. The problem is, we don't even know we do it. Complaining, man, it's like bad breath. You notice it when it's coming out of someone else's mouth, but not so much your own. People complain for one of 5 reasons. Today, you are going to learn these 5 reasons, and today, you are going to learn exactly what to say to people when they complain. Does that sound like a plan? Thank you. You see, complaining is a pandemic. It spreads from person to person to person. It can kill your culture from within. When you kill your culture, you kill the organization. 2 out of 10 people quit because of a toxic workplace culture. The single greatest element of a toxic culture, you got it, complaining. At the end of this session, I am going to challenge each and every one of you to go 21 consecutive days without complaining. Now here's how it's going to work. What she was really saying was, hey, pay attention to me. Matthew, in Scotland we do not complain, we whinge. And he said that with a twinkle in his eye. Have you noticed there is too much complaining in the world? Well, what are you going to do about it? My name is Matthew Renz. After 3 decades in corporate sales and leadership, my new mission in life is a complaint-free world. And I make one promise to you. When you embrace our complaint-free challenge, you will transform and you will absolutely see the world through a different lens. Okay. So I got 3 minutes. Okay, quick show of hands. How many of you know a chronic complainer? Yeah, exactly. Now keep that hand up if being around that person drains your energy. Exactly. Our complaint-free movement has been called a worldwide phenomenon. What makes us a worldwide phenomenon. Two universal truths. One, there is too much complaining in the world. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. And two, the world is not the way we would like it to be. If you agree, say yes. Thank you. Here's the thing. When we focus our creative energy on what is wrong, we get more of what is wrong. The average person complains 15 to 30 times per day. The problem is we don't even know we do it. Complaining, it's like bad breath. You notice it when it's coming out of someone else's mouth, but not so much your own. People complain for one of 5 reasons. And in today's session, you are going to learn these 5 reasons. And also, you are going to learn exactly what to say to people when they complain. You see, complaining is a pandemic. It spreads from person to person to person. It can kill your culture from within. When you kill the culture, you kill the organization. 2 out of 10 people quit because of a toxic workplace culture. I put to you, what's the greatest element of a toxic workplace culture? Yeah, you're nodding, you got it. It's complaining. At the end of this session, I am going to challenge each and every one of you to go 21 consecutive days without complaining. And here's how it's going to work. What she was really saying was, hey, pay attention to me. I need all the attention. Matthew, in Scotland, we do not complain, we whinge. He said that with a twinkle in his eye. I'm done.
You still have, if there's anything else you want? You have
30
40
seconds.
you have-
No, I'm
yeah.
good.
Are
I'm
you
good.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Cut.
Cut.
Cut on camera.
Okay.
All right, so now, if he needs anything here, I don't know if
Andrew's not using it.
Okay, we just need to.
He's just going to tell stories, I think.
We just need to
Okay.
get his slide going. I'm getting it. Right here, this one, Andrew? Okay, do you have more than one?
No, that's it.
Okay, perfect, so you're there. And we're gonna make sure we're gonna turn your mic on. Let's look at the lighting for this is Andrew Levy.
Can you turn off this?
Sure.
Because we have his,
Sure, yep, it's gonna get unplugged right now.
little distracted.
All right, so we need to turn on Andrew's mic. Because he's gonna do that. It's on, all
I
right?
think it's on, powered on.
Okay.
I wasn't looking. Could you say something, Andrew?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
My name
yeah.
is Andrew Levy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Matthew at first coming
It was really hot.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't heard my comment. I hope that it's
So
okay.
I'm gonna double check the look on these
Andrew,
cameras
can
over
you
here
just
for you.
do
Andrew.
mic check?
Yeah.
Check, check, check.
Good.
Check, check, check. My
Yeah.
name is Andrew Levy.
Yep, good.
Teaspoons of Heroism.
You're good here. Yep. No shininess? Check you.
Hey, go.
All right. Do you have a camera that you want to put your iPhone in or
No,
anything
I'm
like
good.
that? Okay.
Stop.
So we still have a couple minutes going. We're gonna start just little like 5
There's a
minutes.
little tap on the bottom, like a little thing.
Was
Is
there
there anything
a
you need?
water? Someone run in just right here, quick water.
Yeah, on the phone also.
Frank Chris says your camera's better than mine.
want this, the timer, or you're okay? You'll
No, I
wait
want
till
the timer.
okay.
Yeah, no, what that?
We'll start it like, just so that I can clear the frame. Okay? I'll let you know, once I start it, you're gonna have a few seconds to get ready. How did this slide, Nick, the slide looks okay behind his, in the camera?
I mean, it's washed out a little bit, but they're not gonna be able to do anything about that with stage lighting. You can read teaspoons of heroism on the wide shot, though.
Okay.
You can see it.
You can't read it on the tighter shots?
Well,
Well,
because because I'm too low for it.
Oh, I got
Focused
it.
on you, right? The wire shot has it, though. You'll see it.
Yeah, so they'll be able to
That's good.
slice the things between them.
So someone's gonna fire up the timer?
I will. I will. I mean, if you wanna start your 15 minutes early, we can get
I mean,
going whenever you're
why
ready.
not? I mean, unless everyone ready, I mean.
Is that, you guys are all good to go with recording?
Hi,
Yeah.
Stanley?
Okay.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Go ahead.
If you wanna start the recording and just say, Andrew Levy.
Sure.
So that we get started.
Very good. You guys all ready, rolling, everything?
Let's go.
Rolling up here.
All set?
Everyone in this room is a hero. You just don't know it yet. But we're all installed with heroism at birth. Curious? Skeptical? So was I. But have you ever seen a story on the news, YouTube, or TikTok about someone that risks their own life to save someone they don't even know? A pedestrian that runs into a burning building to save someone they don't even know. An innocent bystander that pulls a driver out of a burning car they don't even know. Or a grandmother that lifts the car off of her granddaughter pinned underneath. Do you think they thought about what they were going to do before they did it? No, it was their inner hero. Like an app that lives on our human hard drive, our hero app. You see, we're all born with the same human hard drive, the same human OS, the same operating system. We come with most of the apps pre-installed and close the ones that we don't use on an everyday basis to save our batteries. Apps like responsibility, ethics, compassion, the ones we use every day. But heroism is there too. But heroism is an app there too. I think when we think of heroism, we're programmed to feel that that can't be us, or we can't be them. That heroism is only for the holy few, and we're not deserving of it. That it is only for people overcoming insurmountable tragedy, or jumping into action like those stories. But the truth is simpler. The fact is, most heroic acts happen every day, all around us, and acts that I like to call teaspoons of heroism. Because you don't need a tragedy to be a hero. You only need a small opportunity in your corner of the world. It was 2019, and I was having a tremendous year in real estate. From January to June, the phone was ringing off the hook. But come the dog days of the hot summer in South Florida, the market dies down, and it's really tough to keep your chin up. It was demoralizing. I felt terrible. Then, one hot summer morning, in my car, on the way to work, suddenly I heard my Father speak to me from the heavens above. And he said, when you've got abundance, find an opportunity to give. Now, I had a great first half of the year, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna focus the second half of my year on finding something meaningful. So I began searching. I really wanted to do something hyper-local so I could see my dollars at work. I didn't want to give to a large organization. I looked for weeks and couldn't find a thing. Then, one morning, on Facebook, in a locals group in an area that I serve, I see a mother post that hundreds of students were gonna not have a hot lunch and go hungry in the beginning of the school year because of lunch debt from the year before. Now, that was very upsetting to me because as a child, I never had to worry about going hungry in class. So I asked how much was owed. As I waited to get an answer, I was scrolling up and down the post thread and noticed that no one had asked that question. There was no intent to help. There was only complaining and sorrow for these children. When I finally got the number, would you be surprised to know that it only came out to $2.36 per student to make sure they all had a hot lunch at the beginning of the school year? So, the next morning, I grabbed my checkbook and I went to pay it off. I drove out to this remote school administration building in the middle of nowhere, not in a great community. I walked through its musty hallways to the administration's office. And when I whipped out my checkbook, the women looked at me quizzically. They said, "Mr. Levy, we have no record of your child in the school system." In fact, my wife and I, we don't even have children. But this wasn't about us. This was about something bigger than us. What's happening here? I feel this. Is this still good?
Yeah.
Is the camera?
Audio's good.
Doctor, okay. It's not off?
Are you good?
No,
Okay.
you can hear it on the video.
Dr. Martin Seligman, a groundbreaking doctor in the field of positive psychology at the University of Pennsylvania, postulates just this. He says, from an evolutionary perspective, we're all social beings, that the drive to connect with and help others promotes our survival. That a sense of meaning and purpose can be derived from belonging to and serving something bigger than the self. So, the next morning, I went to, oh my gosh.
Andrew, I'm gonna tuck that back in for you. So that you can look at
Yes.
this video and remind the listeners.
Yes, I'm sticking out. That's the whole thing.
Yes.
Here, let me make sure.
You're good, you still have over 8 minutes, Andrew, so. I just did.
Hey, this is a TEDx talk. This is good.
Yeah. Still have plenty of time left.
All right. All good? So, I handed them the check and went back to my office. I went back to work, got on the phone, began grinding it out. A few hours later, I got a call from the Palm Beach Post. I was like, how did they find out about this? Well, it ends up that that mother that posted on Facebook also posted that I had just wiped out all the school system lunch debt. And then I never saw it coming. I didn't expect anything but a pat on the back from my wife and a news clipping that I could pin up in my office. A few days after the article came out, I got a call from an NBC News reporter wanting to interview me at a local coffee shop. When I got there, I saw the reporter at a table with a little tripod and camera. Now, I've got some experience in television, and I thought, oh boy, isn't this cute? But there I was on the evening news telling my story. A few days after that aired, I got a call from ABC and CBS. Except this time, news trucks rolled up to the office and TV crews set up. Whoa, now I'm starting to sweat. After that aired, I got a call from a Fox national news anchor wanting to interview me live on her primetime show. Oh my God, now my knees are knocking. About a week after that, things began to settle down. Back to work, back to the grind. Then one day, coming in to the office, one of my buddies calls me and says, "Have you been on CNN this morning?" "No, why?" "Dude, when you get to the office, pull it up." So I get to the office, open up my laptop, type in CNN, and there is my face, right in the middle of the screen. We're not talking a little article on the right and left or on the bottom. We're talking in the main news section. I mean, I can't believe what's going on. I can't believe where this story is going. Then suddenly, I began to get letters, phone calls, emails from around the world. People thanking me for what I did, inspiring them to do the same in their own community. And most unexpectedly, how I restored their faith in humanity and gave them hope. Hope. Hope is a most endangered resource, especially in the crazy world we're living in. Although I don't like to pin science on such an ethereal feeling, studies showed that a neurochemical release of endorphins and kephalins and dopamine occur when someone feels hope, perhaps explaining hope's ability to overcome some of the world's biggest challenges. Less than half of 1% of my income that year rippled around the world. At home, $47,000 in county lunch debt was reduced to 0 in 3 months. Some people call that hope. Suddenly, there were articles about CEOs, celebrities. There were articles about CEOs, athletes, and celebrities paying off their own school system lunch debt. It's crazy. Some people call that the snowball effect. I call it the teaspoon effect. Because that teaspoon amounted to a few tablespoons, a few pints, a few quarts and gallons, and eventually a milk truck of good deeds. Any one of you sitting here would have done the same thing. I am no different than anyone in this room. Any one of you would have paid off the $2.36 per student. You see, heroism is accessible to everyone. It is within everyone's reach. Seligman also says that our civilization's successful continuance depends on the recognition of this concept. But believe it or not, there is social research that shows why people don't do this more often. There is the identifiable victim effect. And this shows that when people can't identify a specific victim, if people can't identify a specific victim in a group that needs help, they just don't do it. Then you've got studies on social conformity. And that shows that when people feel embarrassed or that they're gonna be judged, they just lack and they just don't perform pro-social behavior. And then you've got research on risk aversion that shows that if people feel that they're gonna be uncomfortable doing something for others, that they just don't do it. They shy away from charitable behavior. And then you've got the drop in the bucket effect. And that shows when people feel that a problem is so big, they don't feel that their small gesture, they don't feel that their small gesture will do anything. Well, I think I've proven that theory wrong. So the next time your hero radar goes off, don't fear judgment. Climb out of your comfort zone. Do what's in your heart. Even if you think that little deed or that little gesture won't do anything, do it anyway. Because you never know where that teaspoon will lead. So the next time you see a problem, ask yourself, do you think it's going to take a milk truck to solve it? Or might it just take a teaspoon? Because that teaspoon just might change the world.
Cut.
Damn, that's good, Andrew.
Thank you.